Communicating about relationships. Many different relationships involve communication that expresses levels of control, respect, affection, and social needs. All communication has both content and relational messages. So you might be asking yourself, what are content and relational messages, and what's the difference between the two? A content message, put quite simply, is a clear message that reveals information about the content being communicated. And a relational message is one that will reveal the relationship level between two or more parties, usually expressed non-verbally. In fact, most of the time we aren't even conscious of the many relational messages that bombard us every day. And as most of us already know, conflicts arise over relational messages and not over content messages. Within a relational message, your tone of voice can tell you a lot. Friendliness, superiority, helplessness, and irritation. If you've been silly enough to cause a problem due to the changes in your tone, don't worry, you can use the following step to help solve it. Meta-communication. Meta-communication, by definition, is simply just talking about the way we communicate. For example, saying to someone, "I appreciate your compliments," or "I wish we can stop arguing." Meta-communication is essential as it allows people to solve issues at a relational level. Here is a common example of modern-day meta-communication. "We need to talk about this relationship."
Sure. MSN, text, email, BBM, or Skype? Take your pick.
Relational messages can be divided into three categories: affinity, respect, and control. Affinity refers to the level of appreciation between individuals. It does not always have to be positive, because regardless of disagreements, friends and lovers are still communication partners at the end of the day. Respect refers to the level of esteem of an individual held together by others. Even though an individual is not well liked, they may still be respected by others. Control is the level of influence individuals have over one another in a relationship. They can be divided into two categories: decision control and conversational control. Decision control refers to the person who makes decisions on what will happen within the relationship, and conversational control refers to the person who influences the topics of conversation. Control can be distributed in three ways within a relationship: a complementary relationship, asymmetrical relationship, lastly, a parallel relationship. A complementary relationship exists where the distribution of power is unequal. So, as in this example, we see the before and after photo. George is being silly with his wife, and after, his mother is disciplining him as if he were 6 years old. So his wife does not have the same amount of power as George's mother does. A symmetrical relationship, which is ideal, exists when partners have equal amounts of control. And lastly, a parallel relationship exists where partners exchange controlling positions. And an example of this is when George and his wife, Angie, take turns sitting on the dunk tank.
I'm so sorry I had to work through date night. I can't believe I missed my chance to go out with someone who looks as amazing as you do.
You think it's okay to just leave me here so you can go out drinking with the guys?
And we're off. Look, I told you I had to work.
I called the factory first. They said you went to Thirsty's.
Maybe I told him to tell you that because I was out buying you a gift for our date night.
Yeah? Where is it?
It's on back order. It'll be here in a week.
George, how could you forget about our date night?
Because I had a horrible day at work. Jack humiliated me in front of all the other workers, Angie. I just wanted to get a beer and forget about it, okay?
What did he do?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Because I don't.
When I have a bad day, I can't wait to come home and share everything with you.
I know. That's why. You know what you need? You need a girlfriend. What happened to that nice lady from the church that you were hanging out with?
She had a nervous breakdown. She's in a mental hospital.
Really? I'm sure it had nothing to do with you.